In this video, we are going to be exploring the most expensive strings that you can buy. Stick around to the end of the video, you don't want to miss this. Hi there, my name is Eric, I'm a violinist. Thanks so much for coming across this YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, that way you get notified for when new videos come out. It also helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the most expensive strings that you can buy for the violin. And I'm going to be using Fiddler Shop as my guinea pig to kind of go on their website and see what kind of options they have out there. So we're going to go ahead to strings. We're going to go over to violin strings. We're going to click that over here and it's going to show us, let's go to price from high to low. So, okay, so strings can get expensive, people. And if you're a professional violinist, you want to make sure that you are sounding really good on your instrument. And for those of us who play very frequently, you happen to change your violin strings 3 to 4 times a year. I know that I spoke with a luthier saying that if you've accomplished close to like 200 hours of playing time, that includes practice time, then you're probably going to want to start thinking about changing those strings off your violin, especially the full set, because they don't last that long, especially these very sensitive strings. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have the Prostro Olive, which I believe those are fully gut strings, I believe. Yeah, sheep gut core of olive strings manufactured and polished traditionally by hand. I don't know too many people that use olives just because gut strings, they don't have that tuning stability that medium tension steel strings do. So again, we have the Prostro Passione Solo, which is a very interesting string, by the way. This string is a combination of both gut and steel. And I've played on these for maybe about a year, long time ago, maybe like 8 years ago. And let's see, yeah, these are only medium gauge, so you don't have to press so much down on the string. What else? Yeah, so right over here, there's significantly reduced playing in time. Passione strings are immediately playable compared to traditional gut strings. Yeah, so that's the cool thing about Passione Solo. By the way, I want to be clear that these are Passione Solos, not the regular Passiones, because the Passione Solos are very, very loud. So if you're a soloist and you want loud strings, I do recommend this big, powerful sounding violin string set. So that's the Passione, Prostro Passione Solo. A fan favorite, and again, like I said, you have the price point. It's a little bit different. The solos and the regular Passione. It's kind of like a $6 difference plus tax and shipping or whatever. But yeah, I have tried those two strings. Haven't tried the olive. I have to admit, I haven't tried the olive. Next up, we have the Tomasic Peter Infeld, also known as the Pi strings. And I remember when these first came out, these were like the strings to play on. These are really, really great. You can get 2 different kinds of sets. You can get one in the platinum E. You could also get one in the tin plated E. I've tried them both, and I don't think there's really that much of a difference. I mean, if you're a professional violinist looking at this video, you're probably only going to get the A, D, and G string anyway, and use an E string of your choice, like a gold brocade or like a non-whistling E string or whatever your preference is. Again, this is over the $100 price point, and I do say that they offer a little bit longer break-in period than what I'm normally used to. For the Pis to really sound really good in my experience, and leave a comment down below if you feel the same way, that they take about a week and a half to 10 days to 14 days to really finally settle in to the instrument and to the sound in which they're meant to sound. So that's something that I will hopefully maybe make a future video. If you want me to make a future video of the Pi violin set and what the pros and cons are, just let me know in the comment section below. And right over here, it gives you a Temasek does a good job of giving you like a graph of like what you expect from the strings. So in this case, you have a lot of projection, which is true. Projection, response, clarity. Yeah, so these are great. Like if you're a soloist again and you need good violin strings for projection and clarity, if you're doing like very articulate stuff, this is a great set. I like using this one. What else do we have? We have the Prostro perpetual violin string set and the Sensicor octave 5-string violins. So this is probably more so for, actually, hold on, Sensicor octave violin string. So what's the octave? Oh, traditional gut strings, preferred by professional violinists, musicians, and series students internationally. Strings sound 1 octave lower than standard strings. I've never tried this before. So that's interesting. So that actually kind of opens up a new sound world if all the strings are 1 octave lower. I would love to try this. So yeah, if anybody has experience on Sensicor Perlon, let me know in the comments section. Perpetual violin strings by Prostro. I haven't tried these yet because I remember when they were first out for cello, and they were so popular that Prostro listened to their customers and they went along to purchase. Well, not along to purchase. Sorry, I misspoke. But they made a perpetual violin string set in addition to the cello strings. So this is what you get. The tone, not really much. So enticing playability, vast tone volume, clearly focused sound projection, exuberant luster, really like the wording there. Optimal response, platinum coated E string. Again, very similar to the Temasek Peter Infeld. I think this is where Prostro really wants to, in this class of string, you know, like in cars, you have like a different class. And I think in this class of strings, the Prostro and the Temasek Infeld, I think are competing in the same category in terms of the price point. I've never tried these, but if you have, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. So yeah, Temasek Vision Titanium Solo, Obligato violin string set, Temasek Vision Solo. I know that this is very popular. So what are the top 10 most expensive strings on this website? This is from high to low. So you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the obligatos are the cutoff here. And I'm happy to say I've tried the obligatos. I've never played on the Prostro Eva Prati Gold. I've played on different violin, but not on mine. So it's interesting colors on the violin. The G and D strings are very interesting. Like you can play around with like different sets to kind of combine different sound colors. Obligato, again, like I said, obligato Eric. Obligato I've tried. I haven't played on the titanium, Temasek Vision Titanium. And this is an orchestra set. And you might notice that this is titanium solo over here. Titanium solo, and this is titanium Vision for orchestra, which is very interesting because as you know, if you're an orchestral player, you have to have strings that are able to blend with your section, and you don't want to stick out too much. So I think Temasek Infeld was able to find a market for these orchestra players who are in like major big time orchestras. Yeah, so these are the top 10, and I'm happy to say that I've tried I would say half of them, close to half of them. And yeah, these are all great strings. And these are the most expensive that you can get. I will warn you that even though you have the price point, that doesn't mean that they will last you longer. It depends on how long you play and how much you play. As I said in the beginning of the video, you want to make sure you change your strings frequently so that way you get the best sound out of your instrument. There you have it. These are the most expensive violin strings on the market right now as of this video. And if you like the video, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. That way you get notified for when new videos come out. Question of the day: what are your favorite violin strings? I'm also going to leave descriptions, links to the strings that I've talked about down in the description below. And those are affiliate links. So if you're interested if in getting those strings, then you have to get those. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video.